morning to you, Dogs on the Run. What is it, November 9th, 2015. And we are live at 7:32. We're a couple minutes late. We had some issues going on. He's Pierre Woods. I'm Andy Baskin. We always bring in our good friend, Kenny Rhoda, who is standing by. Hi, good morning to you, Kenny. How are you?
Morning, fellas. How are we on this chilly, cold, what is this, Monday morning? Yeah, we do Monday. I thought it might have been Friday, but thank God we didn't have to endure the Browns over the weekend. Got it out of the way on Thursday night. But yeah, I'm kind of ready to go. You know what? I'm just going to do the same thing I've been doing all season long here on Dogs on the Run, and we'll probably get the same result.
It was kind of nice to have yesterday off, wasn't it? Let's just start right there. Wasn't it nice? I realized that there's yard work to be done. There was hockey coaching that I could do yesterday. I had all kinds of stuff.
I was watching other games.
You watched all kinds of other games?
Yeah.
I dipped in about 3 or 4 different games. I was locked more into the Cavs game yesterday than I was anything else.
I watched Snoop Dogg on Instagram.
Oh, yeah?
And he was cheering that Big Ben got hurt. Because he was Pittsburgh.
Right.
Well, he was mad. But Warren G was happy. Warren G was happy that Big Ben got hurt because he thought the Raiders were going to win.
Kenny, what'd you do yesterday?
My girlfriend and I, we went to the Cavs game. I went as a fan, so I got to sit up in the stand. And the one game I go to, Andy, all year as a fan, to sit up in the stands. And you know that old lady perfume that old ladies wear for some reason? I don't know why. They think it smells good, and they put it on. They like take a shower, a bath, and then an extra spritz or two afterwards. I had the worst headache after the Cavs game yesterday. My girlfriend, too. We gobbled up some Tylenol or ibuprofen to try and get rid. So I'm fine. It's just coming out of it smelled worse. It stunk worse than the Browns, if you can imagine. That's how bad that perfume was yesterday.
Wow, that's bad. You know what? I had one of those things this morning, too, where I ran out of shaving cream like I normally have all this other. I have pretty good shaving cream. And I had one little canister, and I have one here, too. Travel size Barbasol, right?
Nice.
And you know you've hit rock bottom, and then all of a sudden I'm just coming to work. I'm like, man, I smell like my dad. I smell. What am I? It's nasty.
Did you splash on some high karate aftershave afterwards too?
No, Brute
by Fabergé, yeah.
By Fabergé.
Eddie Murphy.
All right, let's also welcome in Eric, the referee, this morning. Hi, Eric. How are you?
Good morning, Eric.
I'm very well rested after no Sunday game.
Yeah, you took last week off, too. What'd you do with your week off?
I watched real football teams play. Ohio State, Michigan. Hey, you guys if you have over a 500 record, I'll give you a real football team.
Well, you get to go to a bowl game if you're over 500. So
True.
6 wins.
Are the Browns in the toilet bowl this year? Because they should have for the worst teams. I think they might be the worst team in the AFC.
Okay, so let me throw this out. This is a bad question. My 7-year-old son asked me, could Ohio State beat the Browns, Dad?
No.
And I said no.
No.
I said no. It was hard, though. I had to think about it for about a fraction of a second.
Are you serious?
It'd be close, but no, I don't think they can beat the Browns.
How about this? Do you think they could keep it within a one-score game?
Yes.
You do? I don't.
Maybe 2.
Oh, come on. I think the Browns would win
Maybe
by 35.
2. Maybe 2. No, I'm talking about, man, we're pretty horrible.
We're bad, but
Bosa against Joe Thomas?
I take Bosa.
Exactly.
Come on, Joe Thomas stinks this year, man. Let's be honest. Joe Thomas blows. He's living off his reputation. His agents, trying to cover things up and all that. He's not as good as everybody's, been. I've said that he lost a step last year, and we're seeing more and more of it this year. Who'd you rather have, Joey Bosa, Adolphus Washington, or anybody on that front line right now for the Browns?
So how close of a game do you think it would be, Ohio State versus the Browns? We've already gone off the deep end.
Yeah, it would be a 2-touchdown game. Yeah, 2-touchdown game.
How many? Last question, then we'll move on. Ezekiel Elliott, could the Browns keep him under 100 yards?
No.
They ain't kept nobody on 100 yards, man. No.
I see that.
No. He may get 2. He going to be fired up talking about, let me eat.
And you get to see Zeke's physique, probably, right? I don't think the NFL would ban him from wearing a crop top, would they? Is that a rules violation? Would Felix Wright come down on you?
Probably.
You think so?
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, they fired. They fined Cameron Haywood for wearing Ironhead on his eye black.
Yeah, but that's a little bit different than, if you've got a jersey that's too small.
Everybody's got to wear the same uniform.
Is that good or bad?
It's good. It's a team thing. That's one thing I learned in New England. It's a team thing.
It's a team thing.
No one man is bigger than a team.
Kenny, I'll come back to you in 1 second. I saw George was hanging out on Skype. Oh, there he is. Let's go to Skype 1. George, how are you this morning?
We're doing okay here. I'm just surprised we didn't have a Sunday game, that's all.
You're surprised? We knew the schedule was out months ago.
The schedule maker. I know that NFL and their cash flow with Thursday night games. Pierre, I got a question for you.
What's that?
Were you ever provoked to stick your finger in an opponent's eye like Talib did yesterday during that Denver Colts game?
No, but another Denver player did that to me as well. And he tore his ACL this past year. Ryan Clady, he stuck his eye, his whole thumb. He tried to gouge my eye out, and he pissed me the hell off.
I bet he did. One other thing.
Hang on. Are the Broncos a dirty team?
Some players.
Just some players. You're not going to say the whole team?
Yeah, not the whole team. Some players are.
Now, who do they get that from? Do they get that from the coach, do you think, or is that just them going off the deep end?
No, that guy, he just tried to gouge my eye out, and I had got a visor, and every time Jay Cutler tried to throw the ball, he was getting hit every single time I was trying to kill
That's a
him.
good way to take out your revenge. Hit the SOB.
I don't get mad, I get even.
There you go.
That's right.
Check the score.
Now, I know the biggest worry is Roethlisberger's foot now. Does that mean we have maybe a little bigger of a chance trying to compete with the Stellars?
We were talking about that going in. I want to hear Kenny's reaction on this, too. Go ahead.
21-17 Cleveland Browns.
You like it 20?
Man, because I'm not doing 50 push-ups on air. I'm telling you that right now. I bet somebody 50 push-ups. We better win.
All right, Pierre, I just want to show this to you. I'm going to go to it early. Hey, can we go to, is that on the Twitter feed? This is just funny that you said that. What did you say the score was going to be?
21-17.
21-17. I said 24. I was going back. Isn't it crazy, though? We all think it's 21, 24, somewhere in 17 range there. Hey, Kenny, and George, stay on the line. Kenny, what's your thoughts on this game for coming up on Sunday?
Well, the Steelers are playing right now with the belief that they can win no matter who's at quarterback. It's a mindset. It's a stability factor that they feel that their system, it's in place, next guy up. They still have a running back who's better than anybody that the Browns have in D'Angelo Williams. He ran for $170 and got me 39 fantasy points yesterday. They have the best receiver, in my opinion, in all of the National Football League, in Antonio Brown. Their defense is as good as, if not better, than the Cleveland Browns. And the Browns are, well, they're just the Browns. And until they do it on the field, I don't know how you guys can pick them to win on the road against the Pittsburgh Steelers, a team, whether Big Ben's play or not, they always have trouble playing against.
All right, I agree with everything you just said, and I've been thinking about all those things too. It's the Big Ben factor that kind of gives me a little bit of hope that the Browns can win.
I have faith.
And because everything else is so screwed up, Kenny, at some point they've got to fall over win. The problem is that the waters coming up from the three rivers that are so close to that stadium seem to affect everything Cleveland ever does whenever they walk into that area, with the exception of Bernie Kosar. Winning there is just impossible. It's impossible.
I have it a one-score game. With Big Ben, it's a two-score game. Steelers win going away. Yeah. But there is a chance, with Landry Jones or Michael Vick playing, that the Browns could stay in it and pull the shocking upset, but I'm still taking the Steelers.
If Big Ben was playing, there's no way the Browns win.
Right.
No.
Then I have to agree that, Pittsburgh will win. But Antonio Brown, on the other hand, 17 receptions, 290-some yards, right? Dwayne Bowe, we wish that he had those numbers. And that's the one season. That's crazy, right?
I don't know.
We grabs this past week. He's trending upward. He's trending upward. 3 catches this past week for Dwayne Bowe.
Wow.
Let's see. If he gets
finish up with George. I'll come back.
Real quick math. If he gets 30 yards a game for the rest of the year, there's Browns have 7 games left.
Yeah.
He still would not equate for what Antonio Brown had last game.
That's great. George, go ahead. Let's finish up your phone call.
Okay. I felt that Johnny Manziel, considering, played one great, well, not great, but decent half, and the Browns imploded. Oh, God, in the second half, that was fucking pathetic. So let's just move on. It's a pass-fail league, and again, as Kenny Roto would say, we failed. So on to Pittsburgh, and then we got another week off, and then we got to wait till Monday night for another game.
Why are you bitching about these? Why are you complaining about these national televised games? Why is that a big
doesn't want the Browns
I'm
to get
not
embarrassed
complaining about
in
nationally
primetime.
televised games. I'm not complaining at all. It's just a long layoff, and my friend Snowy and I just aren't used to it. We're just used to that Sunday game, and then Monday morning we can bitch about it and moan. And even, well, with the win, we can be excited and like the Cavaliers, they're winning and it's great. And Ohio State, they're winning and it's great. Michigan, Michigan is winning. But their little brother, Michigan State, I think that was an upset over the weekend. So now that Ohio State-Michigan game, that team up north comes a little more meaningful there. So anything's possible.
George,
Who knows?
What did you do yesterday with the Browns off? I'm just curious. What did you and Snowy do?
Well, like I said, I watched the Cavs game. I enjoyed the Cavs game, but I also watched the end of the Denver game, and I caught Talib acting like an ass and poking at one dude's eye out for no fucking reason. So I hope he gets a 2-game suspension.
George, if the Browns gave you the opportunity to walk in the locker room before Sunday's game in Pittsburgh, what would you say to them? Give me some kind of rah-rah, fire us up speech.
Can't take Snowy neither.
No, you can't.
Oh, bullshit. Snowy's coming with me.
Oh, my
Because this
bad.
is the way the Browns are playing, like stiffs. And I'll say, take a look at this fucking Snowy. This is stiff. Now you get the fuck out there and execute. And if you don't execute, you're going to get your ass kicked.
And they're going to laugh at you.
Well, let them laugh at me. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm there to coach a team. I'm not there for, kudos or anything like that. That's my job. That would be my job, to coach a team. Oh, and I can use free tickets here, too, so I'd rather be in the press box anyway.
Why? I'd rather have you coach the team.
Well, No, I
the
used to
first
be a
thing you would
sports
do?
writer
First thing
back
you
when I
would
was
do?
in high school. I love writing.
George, what was the first thing you would do if you walked in that locker room? What's the first change you would make? Give me a change.
First change?
Yeah, give me a change. Make this team better.
I would let Manziel play like Fran Tarkington. You put him to his strengths. You don't go at halftime and say, well, he did some good things in rolling out, but we want to keep him in the pocket. Don't give the other team ammunition. Go with your strength. Oh, yeah, and I'd like to see Dwayne Bowe catch more than 3 passes. That would be amazing.
All right, George. I want you to have a fantastic week. We will talk to you again next week.
All right, you too, guys. Thanks a
Have
lot.
a good one, George.
Thank you.